Hello, 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 you guys! It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my beautiful Scorpios? I've missed you guys. You guys are dope. This reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the amazing, fabulous Scorpios. The reason I'm rushing to that preview is because in the pre-shuffle, there's a couple cards that came out. The Divine Timing card, the releasing card, and the yes card. And funny enough, I've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and Divine Timing card actually came out in the pre-shuffle for the other cards. So I think that's kind of like the theme that's going on right now. Spiritually, what's going on in the planet wise, there's a lot of changes that's going on while I'm doing this reading, so I'm not surprised that a lot of people are going through shifts and changes. So there's definitely something that is going to be released that you've been holding on to. The mute card kind of showed up too as well, and I feel as if there was something that you were kind of just, either you or another person was actually just kind of being closed off about. They weren't like opening up about it. And just understand that whatever it is that's been kind of lingering in your head is going to get released in divine timing, and it's going to gradually go away, and you won't have to worry about it anymore. So that's for that. Let's see, let's get into it, Scorps. Today's reading, we're just gonna see how it goes. Normally I have predetermined questions that I will say, but Spirit just said just go with it. So we could be talking about love, career, whatever wants to come out. I want to thank you all for the love and support, for everyone that reaches out through my Instagram, through comments, through YouTube, everything. Thank you so much. Sunshine is grateful. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the collective Scorpios. What are you currently going through? What do you need help with? So we have here the Six of Pentacles, and it's come in reverse. So there was a sense of not having give and take in a situation. Let's see what, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, all right, we're doing the whole deck today, guys. So we have here the, ooh, we got the full card. So we have here in reverse, we have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit. Virgo in the house. So what I feel from this card is there was just a sense of there wasn't an equal give and take in a situation. It hasn't really come up if it was love or if it was career based. I do feel like it might be love, but for some of you, it's not going to necessarily be about love. It's going to be about a particular situation with just a situation when it comes to someone. What I feel is if that when you go through the time to so what Spirit's saying is whoever, if it's a particular person, whoever it is, when it comes to the situation, why they couldn't give an equal give and take is because they didn't take the time to tap into their soul energy and go through their soul searching and really get in tuned and tapped in with themselves. They didn't take the time to really go in and, you know, kind of figure out what it is that they want and how they can go about doing things in life. That's why I feel that this has come in reverse. But what I feel with the next set of cards being the Fool card and then the Seven of Cups, that there is a sense of taking a leap of faith, a sense of figuring out, you know, what is it that you actually desire. You know, you have all these options, all these things that you need, that you want to do, and it's about taking the leap of faith and choosing one. Don't choose what your ego and pride tells you to choose. Choose what your heart and your gut is leading you to do. Your heart and your gut will lead you down the right path of what it is that you actually desire, whether it is when it comes to a person, when it comes to love, or when it comes to career base. Whatever the situation is, listen to your heart, listen to your heart, and it will lead you down the right path. Focus on that. Try not to get too much caught up in your ego and pride, because your ego and your pride will definitely make you go after materialistic things that are not necessarily important, and you don't want to go for that. Jesus Christ, guys, this is a lot of cards. We're gonna put these ones back. So I do really feel that there's just too much choices that has happened. I do feel like for some of you it's your partner, and for some of you it's actually you. So I feel like a sense of two groups, but either way, one particular person was not giving equally in this situation because they were not taking the time to really tap in and go through their soul journey, tap into all the things that's going on. And even here with I'm led to the amount of people that is on the bottom of the card that's kind of like skiing. I don't know if you can see that. It's like looks like scribbles, but woo, too close. There's like 7 people that you can actually fully see, and 7 for me as a reader is actually, you know, about your inner strength, you know, releasing all fears, being strong at heart, and actually looking forward to the future with excitement and joy. And no tea, no shades, boo, because I got a lot of Scorp friends out there, but I do find that my Scorpio peeps, you guys tend to kind of go towards like the negative aspect first before there's any positive in a situation. And if you actually do it in reverse, you'll actually be able to see a brighter future, a more light, and you'll be more free. Like if you see in this picture, don't worry about the gender, but both girls in this picture, they have their arms open, they're open wide, they're just free, and they're letting it be. And with the fact of the mute card coming before, and then we had the mute card, we had the yes, we had the release, and we had the divine timing. When you stay stagnant and you don't speak up and you don't say things, you get stuck, and you need to release. Well, no, not really need. If you want to change, then you can release. If you don't want to change, all means do your own thing, boo. But the fact that you're here, I really feel as if there's a sense of that you do want to change. So when you release and you let go, you will definitely see things in a higher light. Funny enough is I know that you're a water sign, but maybe you have fire in your chart because the Leo reading that I just did for their wisdom series, they also had the situation that had come up with about surrendering. And I told them about the Oprah quote. I'm sorry if you've heard this before, but I'm gonna run through it quick because I already just told it. But it was, you know, Oprah went through this whole thing. She wanted to be in the color purple. She read it. She manifested it. She got a chance to have an interview. It wasn't the color purple, but when she read the script, she realized it was. They just changed the name to trick people. Didn't hear any word back after she did an interview. She thought she wasn't going to get it because she was XYZ. She considered herself big at that moment, and she thought that's why she didn't get the part. And she basically was trying her best to lose the weight, and she was running, and she was like running in the rain or something like that in a field. And she just said a prayer that actually is in like the Bible, and it's, I surrender all to the mighty Savior. I surrender all. And she just kept saying it over and over and over until she actually felt a sense of release. She actually let go, let it out into the universe, and she was out of it. And like within like a couple minutes or something like that later, she actually got a phone call, and she had gotten the part. They told her, stop running, don't lose any weight. We need you just the way you are. Like if you drop another pound, you're out. We're gonna find someone else. So she went and she like ate ice cream or something afterwards. But the point of the story is, in that moment, she took the time to release. She was so fixated on her mind that her ego and pride told her she couldn't get the position because of her weight. It was something else that came in her head. But the fact is, how she looked was exactly why she also got the part. It was one of the main reasons she actually was the perfect person for the part, is because she looked the way, I think the character was like Sophia. She actually looked like the person that the director wanted. And she was thinking in her head like, oh, I'm not good enough, and I'm not this, and I'm not that, you know, that's why I didn't get the part. It was everything in her mind space was telling her the wrong thing. And I really want to emphasize on that, Scorps, is don't get so caught up in your head. A lot of times you guys will have your emotions kind of against a wall. Just kind of have a wall up, and you keep people at an arm's distance, and you don't allow people to come into your life. And I understand it is because of, you know, you've been hurt before and yada yada yada, whatever the situation is. But understand that when you close yourself off to new experiences, you close yourself off from self-love as well, and from reaping and getting the things that you want in this lifetime. So understand that there's a healthy way to still keep your wall up, but still allow things to come into your life. Now, I know there's a bunch of Scorpios being like, listen, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know Scorps. I know. Sometimes it's hard to hear the words, and no tea, no shades. I love my Scorpios. But I do feel that a lot of them, they have this. I haven't met one yet that hasn't had like their wall up and doesn't keep people at an arm distance when it comes to their emotion. Like I even had like one of my boys, he was like with this girl for like 3 years and he never said I love you once. And I was just like, you with the girl for 3 years and you never said the L word one time, really? And it was always this thing about like, well, she knows. And I was just like, does she? Um, I, anyways, I'm not trying to air out the man's business, but it was just like one of the things I was just like, wait, what? Huh? But honestly, you don't want to close yourself off from getting your own benefits, your own rewards. Whatever it is that had hurt you in the past, let it go, release it. Is no longer helping you in your current situation, is actually holding you back from getting everything that you deserve in this lifetime. So let's see, what else is going on? Woo! We have here communication. We have here refocus. Yeah, see, with the fact that the mute card had come out before and we have signs in reverse, I do really feel like there's a sense of not fully understanding the full situation. Someone doesn't know the full situation because the other person's not talking. And I really want to say it's you, Scorps. It could possibly be your partner, but I really do feel as if it is you. There's a sense of just communicate. Communicate. Like, even if you don't want to be with a person, or even if you can't be with a person in this moment, at least tell them. They deserve that much to know, instead of them wondering. You know what I mean? Just really open up and communicate with them. It doesn't hurt to say something. You can't say it through the phone. Say it as a text message. Write a poem. Do something, some form of communicating to them. You know, it really sucks when, you know, you're going through a situation with a person and the one thing that would really help you understand what's going on is if they open up, and it's the one thing the person's not doing. So really try your best. I know it takes a lot out for you to go and do that, but really try your best to open up. If it's you or for as a person, the cross watcher, try your best to open up and communicate so the things can work out. Now the next card that has come out is reverse the refocus card upright, the signs card in reverse, and then the free your will card kind of wherever it wants to be. And what I feel is, if when it comes to me as a reader, when the card doesn't come out like up or down, and it kind of comes in a different diagonal position, whatever you want to call it, it's a sense of back and forth, like, should I, shouldn't I? I surrender, I don't surrender. I don't know what to do. It's a lot of a confusing energy. It's like, am I in or am I out? Am I in or am I out? It's like, you're like back and forth, back and forth. Whoever this person is like, one cent, they're so into you. The next cent, I'm not into you. It's like, wait, what? There's too much back and forth. Get focused. See, with the refocus card and the signs card coming in reverse, I feel a sense of the signs that you're seeing, you're not believing. Whoever it is, this person has this confusing energy, you're not believing what's really going on. You're not believing what you're actually seeing. You're not focusing on the signs. It's like, basically, you're told to go left, but you're like, nah, I'm going right. And it's just like, why? Why would you do that? Like, you know, if you went the way that I told you, as in like spiritualized, then you would have gotten to the messages that you need. So there needs to be a sense of regrouping. There needs to be a sense of ego and pride being put in the corner and told to shut up. Okay, let's see. What is currently blocking this person? We got here shocking. That card is so intense. So here with the shocking card, what I'm feeling is there was something that definitely came very quickly. Like, it happened very, like, it's almost like you're standing on a rug and someone just pulled it from under you. It was something that came very harsh. It wasn't something that you expected to happen. It seems as if there was someone that like maybe like left or you left. It was a very just like a quick action, quick thing. It was like escape. Someone dipped. You know what I mean? Someone left, someone escaped, someone ran from facing whatever this is. They ran very quickly. Like I said, if it's with a love situation, or if it's like, say example, okay, so if it's not about love and it's about career, right? then it's like say something, you're like, oh, I'm gonna send a bunch of resumes, and then, you know, when I get an offer, I'll go for it. And it's like you got the offer and you're like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna answer them back. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. It's like, wait, what? Why are you escaping? Why are you running? And it's like, you want to ask yourself, what is holding me back from going forward? Why am I not pushing forward? What is it that's making me so afraid to leap forward? Understand that nothing is guaranteed. Even your current job is not guaranteed. Okay? We have here secretive. Yeah, there's a someone in this connection is not opening up. Someone in this connection is not speaking at all. You had mute. You had the communication card. You know, there's a lot of resistance that I'm feeling. There's a lot of resistance. Someone is not speaking the truth of the matter in regards to a certain situation. And like for ones that like it's dealing with love, like I said, someone's not speaking up. Ones that's dealing with career, it's like you're not showing your true self. You're not pursuing what it is that you actually should be doing in this lifetime. There's just a sense of secretness. Now we have here the emptiness card. From this card, I do feel a sense of numbness. Like if you look at this is literally a person and you can see their freaking skull. Like you can see their head, like you can, there's no skin, nothing, right? It's very intense. It's just to show you that there's a sense of emptiness. It's like whatever had hurt you, you blocked the wall and you closed it so tightly. You bolted that door and you put bricks and then you put another layer of wall and there's like 5 different walls. Like it's so closed off that at the point now it's like almost like you can't even fully feel emotions. It's there's a sense of someone really, really closed off. And I get it. You did it as a survival mechanism, and that's all great and dandy, but that was something that happened before. Doesn't mean it's going to happen again. You have to focus on, well, if you want change, sorry. If you want change, you have to go into a different mind space. Have more faith. Understand that good things can happen to you in this lifetime. You are deserving of good things as much as the other person. Don't think that you're not. Whoever this person that is holding back, always running away, keeping a mask on, that's kind of like empty, just kind of running from things. Honestly, opening up is the best thing you do. And plus, you don't want to hold on so long that when you actually do open up, everything pours out. You want to try to do it at your own pace because, honestly, booze, there's times when, you know, stuff just happens the way it does. I always joke, I was just funny enough when it happened to me. I always joke on my channel saying, hey, wouldn't you rather deal with a purging situation where you can bawl your eyes out in the comfort of your own home than be driving on the road and have to pull over and bawl your eyes out there? Well, it happened to me. I tried my best I did the same thing. I blocked my emotions. I kept myself numb because it was just the easier way of not getting hurt. It was the first thing that your brain just like, listen, I got hurt. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to allow that to happen to me. I'm bigger and better than this. I'm going to put a wall. And I did that. And then unfortunately, when I was trying to grow and trying to release, the wall was so high and so tough, I couldn't break it down. For 3 days, I tried. And I think it was like I believe by the 5th day, which funny enough, because 5 has to do with change and challenge. Yep, on the road, driving down the street, on my way, and bawling my eyes out. And I had to laugh at the end of the situation because I'm like, I'm always telling my readers, I'm always telling them that, you know, you don't want to go down this route, and look at me. I went through the same thing. So no tea, no shades, boo. We all do it. We all go through it. So I definitely understand where you're going through. I may not be going through the same situation with you, but I do understand what it is about putting your wall up and keeping yourself in that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that is not helping you, okay? It helped you in the past, but it's not helping you currently, okay? But let's see. What wisdom and advice does Spirit want to provide? We got here the 9 of Pentacles. That's a lot of, you know, that's earth energy. That's about independence. That's about taking, you know, just being being the fierce person that you are. We have here the Eight of Wands that's come in reverse. Normally, Eight of Wands is about, quick action, something coming through, coming for you. But I feel as if, which I'm going to talk about the other cards, I feel as if that you're blocking your own energy. The reason why things are not coming the way that you want and isn't coming to your presence in your life is because you're so focused on being independent. Excuse me, sorry. I'm still trying to get over a cold, so my apologies. When it comes to the independent card, I was actually telling a friend of mine recently, that funny enough is a Scorpio, that listen, it's cool to be independent, but there's some times when you actually have to allow another person to help you. I understand you're just like, listen, I can get it done right. I do it. I know how to do it. It's just better this way. There's no room for mistakes because I'm going to get it the way that I want it. Boom. I might as well do it for myself. I don't need to ask anyone. And it's all great and all dandy to be an independent person. I strongly believe in that, and I live for it for myself. But there's a time when you have to allow another person to definitely do other things for you. One second, guys. Too much talking. Anyways, so yeah, there's a point when you have to let your guard down. Understand there's a healthy way. Understand that, like I preach to one of my friends. I always say, your current partner is not your ex. And why I'd like to say that is because we always think that, the first 5 relationships I went through, they were all the same and they were like that. So that means the next person I get is going to be like that. Well, if you're projecting that into the world, then that's what you'll get because that's what you're trying to manifest. But understand that that person's not that. That person is who they are. And you will have your own happy times and your own mistakes with that person. They're not going to be the same as your ex. And understand that, like, it doesn't have to always be just about a partner. Even like friendships. You could have had a friend that betrayed you. And you're like, I'm never going to allow myself to get too close or too close to another person again as a friendship. I'm never going to call someone a best friend again because that person betrayed me last time. That was that person, and that was the lesson in the journey that you went through. Doesn't mean that it's the same thing you're going to go through now. And I really do feel like you are blocking your blessings from coming in because you're so used to being on your own, so used to, just doing everything yourself, being that independent person, and just keeping yourself closed off. Listen, booze, I don't want to say this, but at the end of the day, you do not want to keep yourself in this mentality because when you look back and people around you all have loved ones and everything, and you're out there and you're all alone. Okay? Give me 1 second. So understand that in times that it's okay and it's healthy to open up, there's ways that you can do it where you won't get hurt. But listen, you can't control every situation. Unfortunately, there's times you're going to get hurt and there's times when you're not. And that's just how it is. You can't prevent that from happening. Understand that you always have protection. You're always guided down the path that you should be going to. Just stop blocking yourself from this. Stop running away. Stop. Okay, so we have here the Magician card in reverse, the Death card, and the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles cards for me as a reader is all about, like, hard work, that true love, that's just putting in the time and the effort. And I feel because you're not focused, you're blocking your own protection, you can't have this healing journey. And we actually have here your card coming up, the Death card. So it's your own energy that's definitely coming here. But the fact that I was gonna say manifestation card, the Magician, might as well be manifestation, came in reverse is because you're blocking yourself from manifesting the things that you want in your life. Understand that you have to let go. Death is about transformation. I mean, everything I'm telling you right now, to be honest, you already know. It's nothing new to you. If this ain't, if you don't already know this, it's probably not your reading. Because honestly, Scorps, you guys are very intelligent. You guys are very smart people. And you don't need anyone else to tell you. But you're just in a sense of stubborn energy. And no tea, no shades, boo. But you need to release this. There needs to be a transformation. There needs to be a death to the situation. Put in the hard work. And then you'll be able to manifest everything that you want in life and be free and have everything you desire. Stop closing yourself off. Stop being so independent. Allow other people to do things. Yes, I know you can do it yourself, but it's nice to have someone else do it sometimes. Okay, I do wish you so much peace and love on your journey. Remember to keep your head held high. Until next time, guys, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.